So in case you want to see the worked example, for example 6, here is all of the work. You can pause the video if you want to copy it down. Maybe you'll be able to follow it. There's all of the work. The reason I have to redo this video is because I realized that as I was uploading it to YouTube that I didn't have my microphone plugged in. So we had this great video there with no sound, which isn't really going to help you a lot. So I'm just backing up a few steps here, trying to get rid of some information that I don't want that we really don't need in there. Okay. So let's try this one all over again. So the surface area of the triangular faces of a square base pyramid is 3,000 square inches. The side length of the base is 50 inches. Determine the height of the pyramid. So here is my schematic drawing of that. Remember, we're looking for the height, but we first need to figure out our slant height. So this blue line here. If we look at our formula for the surface area of a square base pyramid is 2 times base times slant height plus base squared. From the information in the question, we are only given the triangular faces, not the base. So we just have the lateral area. So this part of my equation I'm not really necessary and don't really need. So I have 3,000, which is my area of my triangular faces, is equal to 2 times my base, which is 50, times s. So now I have an equation in one variable. I can work this equation backwards to solve for s. Simplify a little bit. 3,000 is equal to 100 s. Now to get that s by itself, I'm going to divide by 100 because that's 100 times s. So I do the opposite. So that's divide by 100. Because I divide one side of the equal sign by 100, I divide the other side of the equal sign by 100. That gives me s being equal to 30. So now that I know that my slant height is 30, I have this situation. Hopefully you're able to recognize that there is a right triangle there. There's my blue line representing my slant height of 30. Here are my red lines indicating the height of my right triangle of the pyramid and the distance from the center to the outside, which forms 90-degree angle, and this measurement being 25. So knowing that I can use reverse Pythagoras to find this height of the triangle, or this length or side leg length of that right triangle, I can use reverse Pythagoras. I go c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. 30 squared is equal to 25 squared plus b squared. Well, I know that 30 squared is 900 equals 625 plus b squared. Subtract 625, subtract 625, 275. 275 is equal to b squared. So those will cancel. B squared is equal to 275. Just writing it a little bit better, or a little bit more normal for me anyway. And last step, take the square root. B is equal to whatever the square root of 275 is, and I have it somewhere. Here it is, 16.58312, or in this case rounded to 2 decimal places, 16.58 inches. So there you go. We've got it all worked out again for you, this time with a little bit of sound on the video, which is fantastic. Questions for 1.4 down here at the bottom. And remember, the only way you can get better doing any of these questions or these types of questions is to practice, practice, practice.